3, 2, 1, go! We're Deck Profile, Rockford UFS, with Tyler Pease.
What's up,
What you
guys?
play tonight, Tyler?
I played the second best Goro in fighting games.
Okay, fair enough. How'd you do tonight? Obviously you won, but
I lost one round all day
cool. How many
to
people we had
Chris
tonight?
Smith. 9 people.
What was Chris Smith playing, by the way?
Chris Smith was playing Air Felicia, and he was freezing stuff and Robert kicking people out
Yeah,
of
Frosty Paws for the
boards.
win. You want to get into it? Let's get into it. I'm going to get going, so Nate's going to take it over, and he's going to ask you introspective questions. Ooh, ready to set you up.
Yeah, why the fuck are you playing that?
Boom!
Goro just has some really neat interactions. Damage reduction for basically free. Punishes your opponent for blocking, which is half of the game. So, I don't know. I didn't see. He's played off of Earth. Contrary to most people playing Chaos and Fire, I'm not playing Shield Ram, and I'm not playing around with all the Team K stuff. This is or the Team Japan stuff. This is actually the first event that we've had with KOF since we've been playing MCS.
Nice.
So,
Well, let's get right to it. What do you run for attack?
is that good?
Perfect.
All right. I ran 3 durations. Attack's okay. It does, if my opponent blocks, I draw. If it deals damage, I draw 2. It has breaker and stun 1. I used none of the breaker at all today. I used the stun 1 a couple times. I mainly just throw it if I have a really bad hand on first turn. And then combined with the Goro R does some major work. The reason I chose Earth was because of the Gabrick stuff that came out in the last set. And then, so the Tombstone Stunner can't be pitched from card pool, so it's really good against Team Fatal Fury stuff. And then has an E next throw, does 2 damage, and then if you block it, I get -2, which combined with Goro gets plus to check and minus difficulty. Was really good. Tenchi Gaeshi, this attack does the damage. Goro's R gives you plus damage equal to block modifier +1, and then this gives you plus damage for block modifier +1 on your next attack. So it's really good. It really pumps through. Spider Suplex, if I had any problem staying alive ever, which I didn't. Gain 3, it has Desperation if I ever get that low, Reversal, it just has really good stats.
Do you really need to gain life with that much vitality?
Absolutely not, but it was fun.
Okay.
No, those aren't mine.
I wanted to prove that there was another throw character other than Dimitri that just doesn't die. Death Valley Faceplant, I only have 2 of the whiteboarders, sad face. And then, so to counteract that, I just play the common from the set because it's funny. Deals less than printed, commit 1, gain 2 vitality, has stun 1 on it as well. The meat and potatoes of this deck. I've gotten a lot of dirty looks today. Overhead Heel Crush. 6 diff, 5 high, 10. If you start blocking my attacks, I'm going to throw it later in the chain because you're playing +3 block modifiers, so I'm getting like +4 on checks, which equals +4 damage on that, so it's a 5 high 14. It's really hilarious. Shout out to Keenan Meadows, I broke it. I broke the card.
Shut up, Tyler.
I know.
Keep going.
Getting into assets, I only played 3 assets. I played 3 Team Japan just to help make checks, and it has a 6 check on it. I never use the F ever. 3 unworthy is Zelmoxis. Flip over stuff that's already flipped over. I never use the E once today. New enhancements to keep my foundation board up. Playing against a lot of stuff today that was stunning or just getting rid of my pool in general, so I just had to keep my foundations up. Killing dinosaurs for extra damage, pretty self-explanatory. large and scary looking. For if you wanted to try to touch my damage, that's really cool. And then it also gives +3 damage because nobody else was playing a 5-hander today. 3 Wall of Goro, I'd probably bump it up to 4, but your 4 damage attacks deal nothing. That's really fun. And then I did use it a couple times for filter draw today. I really confused Chris with it. Heart of the Mountain, speed hate, damage if I needed, which I never did. Reformed Scientist, in case you tried like Journey Westing me or like Breakering me. It was really cool. Demolition Expert, literally only in here for the 6 checks so I can pass checks. But I did get partial blocked a few times today. Know Your Objective, that would probably be more just because the Desperation E is more useful. But more speed hate. And then finally 4 Push the Limit. I think this is a staple in all 3 of those symbols for sure.
Cool. So after today, anything that you think you'd add to the deck?
Playing against Felicia, I got really tired of having a giant staging area on the other side, so I would probably play that new Gabrick Ultra Rare that has the Deadlock E. I don't know what I'd take out for it, though. I really like the attack lineup as it is.
Okay. Is this something you think you would play in a future PTC or event?
It's one on the list for sure.
Okay. And if you were to, I don't know, change anything that you currently have right now, what would it be? Nothing?
No, the deck ran pretty solid. It did the work. I went in a few games with no foundations, and it was doing work. You put your opponent in a situation where it's either they have to block or they're just going to die because the throws do too much damage, and then they're still doing damage if you block them anyways. So it's not like it matters.
Cool. Well, thanks, Tyler. Thanks for giving us an inside look at your deck.
No problem, man.
And thank you. Have a good one. Goodbye.